In the Kharkiv direction, equipment belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces, including an American HMMWV towing a howitzer, was destroyed by KVN and VT-40 FPV unmanned aerial vehicles. Ukrainian armed forces engineering units encountered Russian FPV drones while en route to a construction site. The drones observed and engaged the area, disrupting the movement of the engineering units. Ukrainian forces in Yampil have reportedly lost a motorcycle. Special forces neutralized the vehicle along with its garage during an operation. A Russian attack drone spotted a Ukrainian ground-based UAV during a reconnaissance mission. As the drone closed in on the UAV, it detected 3 Ukrainian soldiers hiding nearby. The soldiers noticed the Russian drone, triggering a brief pursuit. The UAV division of the Southern Group detected an enemy UAV control center in the Konstantinovka region and carried out a coordinated operation. The target was sequentially engaged by FPV UAVs, Molia UAVs, and finally a 152mm MTA howitzer. When 3 attacks are launched simultaneously from different directions on a single point, it becomes nearly impossible for the position to remain intact. Near the village of Rudenkoy, an FPV drone operator from the Rubicon Center, together with drone pilots from the 56th Guards Airborne Regiment, destroyed a Swedish-made BVS-10 Viking tracked armored vehicle belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces. The Russian drone operator detected a heavy 6-rotor helicopter-type UAV. The Ukrainian drone was destroyed by a Russian fiber-optic FPV drone while attempting to drop 2 mines. Don't forget to share your opinion in the comments. Subscribe and like for more updates. A Ukrainian soldier successfully shot down a Russian kamikaze drone over Konstantinovka with his first shot using a U-15 rifle. Footage from the Sumy region shows elements of the 56th Air Assault Regiment, in coordination with the Rubicon UAV Operations Center, engaging a Ukrainian armored vehicle. The operation targeted an enemy T-64 tank, which sustained multiple accurate strikes from unmanned systems. Following repeated impacts, the vehicle suffered a catastrophic internal reaction, leading to a large secondary blast consistent with an onboard ammunition detonation. The resulting explosion was visible from a considerable distance, underscoring the intensity of the engagement and the effectiveness of coordinated drone-guided anti-armor tactics on the modern battlefield. FPV drone units from Russian airborne formations of the Dnepr Motor Rifle Division continue conducting strikes against Ukrainian armed forces positions in the Orkhov direction. These operations focus on disrupting defensive layouts and degrading fortified positions, reflecting the ongoing use of FPV drones as a key tool in shaping the tactical situation along this sector of the front. During a reconnaissance mission, a Russian FPV drone identified a Ukrainian pickup truck as a point of interest. The drone rapidly approached the vehicle to conduct surveillance and gather tactical information. FPV drone operator Kostin, from the 291st Regiment of the 42nd Division, conducted a highly effective operation described by troops as a lucky day. Flying with precision over enemy defensive setups intended to protect transport routes, Kostin successfully neutralized several hostile vehicles. In addition, his operation disrupted remaining enemy personnel movements around Orkhov, contributing to the overall tactical advantage in the area. A 2S-1 Gvozdika self-propelled gun was destroyed within the city limits of Konstantin-Detsk. This high-value artillery system was eliminated following a series of Russian FPV drone attacks. Despite Ukrainian efforts to camouflage the weapon, Russian drones detected and neutralized it with precision. The 35th Army launched an attack on Ukrainian armed forces positions in Gaul. In addition to drone operations, artillery units carried out heavy strikes on the Ukrainian positions. In the southern Donetsk direction, attack units and reconnaissance teams from the VSTTO group are on the move. During an operation on a house in Fedorivka, a Ukrainian fighter fired from a window, prompting Russian drone operators to engage the location and neutralize the building. Frontline footage captures Russian aviation operations in action. The video shows two helicopters approaching and delivering unguided rocket fire along precise trajectories toward identified enemy positions in the Konstantinovka area. The operation demonstrates the skill and coordination of the pilots. A rapid strike followed by an immediate withdrawal from the target zone, minimizing exposure while maintaining operational effectiveness. On the Sumy axis, an enemy infantry group was successfully dismounted. Without transport, and surrounded by thickets where countless drones operate, their chances of escape are slim. Russian UAV operators deployed from KVN to monitor the crossing point on the Osil River in Kapanskovoy, capturing remarkable footage of 3 FAB-500 bombs equipped with UMPKs being delivered to the area. Fiber optic specialists from a military unit destroyed a camouflaged 155mm 2S-22 Bogdan self-propelled gun in a forest in the Kharkiv region. During the week, Russian forces intercepted approximately 260 airstrikes carried out by the Ukrainian armed forces over major cities in Donetsk. The Russian Defense Ministry reported that the crew of a Mi-28M helicopter destroyed a temporary deployment point of the Air Force Command in the Southern Troop Group Responsibility Zone using a guided missile. SME direction. Russian UAV units targeted and destroyed enemy artillery positions. 2 fiber-optic drones struck and neutralized a mortar. Footage shows that the Ukrainian artillery crew did not have time to camouflage the mortar. Upon detecting the drones, they immediately abandoned their position and retreated. West of the recently secured Krasnoarmeysk, Pokrovsk, near the settlement of Grishino, the Smutlyanka and Rubicon units conducted coordinated target designation for Russian aerospace forces. Their actions enabled accurate air operations against identified enemy positions. Heavy FAB munitions were employed to suppress fortified sites and key defensive points in the area. The strikes reduced resistance and supported efforts to stabilize the operational zone, demonstrating close coordination between ground reconnaissance elements and air power in this sector of the front. Russian air defense drone teams from the 4th Military Base carried out counter-UAV strikes, disrupting Ukrainian reconnaissance activity. Meanwhile, advances by the 58th Guards Army and the 7th Guards Airborne Division are increasing pressure around Gilyapol, supported by continued strikes on Ukrainian artillery and surveillance assets. 0 a.m. Lancet UAV team from the Sever group of forces detected and neutralized a Mangust radar system of the Ukrainian armed forces in the Kharkov direction. 007 FPV drone operators from the Vostok group of forces intercepted and destroyed enemy hexacopters over Guliapol in the Zaporozhye region. 019 UAV operators from the Dnepr group of forces conducted precision strikes against Ukrainian armed forces targets in the Zaporozhye region. 28 FPV drone units from the Sever group of forces disabled a Ukrainian ATV and other military vehicles and engaged a heavily armored Baba Yaga hexacopter in the Sumy region. Footage from the Zaporizhzhia front shows a Ukrainian armed forces soldier accepting surrender following a targeted fiber-optic drone operation against an enemy command center in the village of Primorsky. The precision drone strike disrupted the command post, allowing Ukrainian forces to secure the area and take control with minimal risk to personnel. The first official video from the Ministry of Defense in Siversk shows that after clearing the city, soldiers from the 6th Separate Motorized Rifle Brigade of the 3rd Combined Arms Army, part of the Southern Group, conducted door-to-door searches in apartment buildings and private homes to provide medical assistance to civilians remaining in the area. Additionally, while inspecting surrounding areas, the soldiers checked roads and nearby zones for explosive devices, safely neutralizing any hazardous materials discovered using controlled detonations. Two Ukrainian armed forces positions in the towns of Burilo and Belita, located in the Sumy region, came under attack by Garant-2 UAVs. The unmanned aerial vehicles targeted the military installations with precision, impacting defensive setups and equipment at both sites. Ukrainian units responded by reinforcing their positions, assessing damage, and implementing countermeasures to maintain operational readiness. The incidents underscore the ongoing use of UAV technology in modern combat and the constant need for tactical vigilance in contested areas.